Folks, we are getting our fourth ever Blessings Galore 2x drop event since the global launch of Etheria Restart, and this one definitively will be the best ever. I'm going to explain why in this video. However, a lot of people are calling this something it is not. So I wanted to make the shortest, sweetest video you've ever seen explaining why. And by the way, this best ever Blessings Galore event is coming this weekend, August the 29th, and it's lasting 3 days. The previous 3 times since global launch, it was 2 days, just Saturday and Sunday. Now we're getting Friday, Saturday, Sunday. People are calling this a 4X. This is not a 4X. How the heck are you guys? I am Fastidious. You can call me Fasti. Welcome to Fasti Gacha. We have Etheria Restart videos nearly daily, and this is not a 4X. There are 2 separate 2Xs going on, so I completely get why people want to call 2X times 2X 4X, but they are different 2Xs. So it's basically like 2X times 2Y, right? So it's 2X, 2Y. I hope that little bit of basic algebra makes enough sense. And if it doesn't, let's explain it this way. We're getting 2 separate things doubled. So the first thing is the amount of drops we get per run. If normally we would get 1 drop, that is now doubled to 2. And this is just strictly cutting the cost of running a certain piece of content, whether that is GP, investigation, or of course the thresholds. It's cutting it in half, right? Because you're literally getting double for the exact same amount of stability, the same amount of energy, the same amount of stamina, however you want to think of it. Okay, this is just straight up 2X drops. It is twice as good as it ever is. The next thing, the new thing, is still fantastic. It's going to allow us to enjoy the Blessings Galore a lot more. At least a lot of us will enjoy it a lot more than typical. However, we're not getting anything extra. Things are just going to be more efficient. So with this, when you do a 10 auto battle loadout, right, and you're going to do 10 runs, instead, it will do 20 runs for you in the same amount of time. So every run will equal 2 runs. From those runs, you still will get double drops. With this kind of 2X, you are not making the run cheaper. You're just doing it twice as fast. So in the time it will take you to do 1 run, you are getting 2 done. Because this is getting bundled and paired with your standard 2X drops, you will still get double drops, but in no way are you getting quadruple drops for the same amount of stability you typically use for 1 run. So the simplest way to think of it is, let's go into Doki Doki Threshold, because I think this is where a lot of people will be farming. Not everybody, but a lot of people. Doesn't matter what level you're on. Hopefully you're on Inferno. If you're not, I'll have a guide coming out on this very soon. I'll actually have a couple pieces of content on this, more free to play and then more mid to late game advanced, but nothing crazy. Basically, if you normally run Doki Doki, it will cost you 10 stability and you will get 1 drop, maybe 2 drops. With the typical Blessings Galore, this event that we're so excited about, instead of getting those 1 or 2 drops, whether you get 1 or 2, it will be doubled. So you'll get 2 or 4. Phenomenal, right? This is costing you 10 stability, so you're getting twice as much for 10 stability. The new 2X feature will make it so 1 run is costing 20 stability, and then you're getting those same number of drops. So let's think of it this way. Let's imagine the typical Blessings Galore was turned off, and you're always just going to get 1 drop. Now, for the time it takes to run 1 battle, you are running 2. It is costing the cost of 2, 20 stability, and you're going to get 2 drops. So you're not getting anything bonus, it's just so much faster. So you can really tear through a lot of stuff. If you are like me and you have been stockpiling mental stabilizers, you are so excited for this event. However, you're not getting anything extra. But because this double efficiency is paired with the actual double drops Blessing Galore brings, when you do that 20 stability worth of runs and you do your 2 runs, you are getting the drop equivalent of 4 runs. So there you go. It is not a 4X, it's a 2X that's in hyperdrive. In other games, they call this double speed thing where you do 1 run, but actually 2 runs happening. Super raids, tireless raids, double raids, I've seen it called a lot of things in a lot of RPG gachas, but basically it's just going to save you a bunch of time and it will let you take as much advantage of the actual 2X rewards as possible. And that's what's phenomenal. So for anyone that's wanting to unload, you'll be able to unload twice as much as you normally would unless you run out of stability. It's just going to be a lot quicker and you'll get your double drops. So it's 2X speed, 2X drops. It is in no way 4X drops. That is just not true. And yeah, there you have it. This will be just fantastic. Remember, we're getting 3 whole days starting this Friday, August the 29th, running through September 1st. That's going to be Sunday. You can do double stamina consumption, which, by the way, you can toggle off if you want, but it's just going to make it go a lot faster, and you're getting your double drops. So it's a 2x by 2x or a 2x by 2y, but it is not. No way, it is not a 4x. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. I am Fasti. This has been Fasti Gacha. And if you're not yet playing Etheria Restart, be sure to check out my link in the description and the top and comment. Thank you guys. Share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.